Now we'll introduce a tool that it will be a little bit not easy, like for example create a buffer or something. No, we'll give one advanced. I was thinking to give just a simple one, but let's just a little bit work on a little bit more sophisticated one. So first of all, you need to give the model name here. So let's say for example we want to add one column inside the attribute table of polygons to calculate the area for every attribute. For every cell or every object, I want to know what is the area. Sometimes the area is missing from the polygon attribute table, so you will add one more column to calculate the area, which you can do it manually. Actually, it's simple to do it manually, but here we will do it from the tool. So I will show you how to do it from the tool, and as well how to do it and manually and the easiest set. So here for example, let's give this the tool name. So it will be like the name, it will be like here, for example, find area of polygon. What is the group name here? So if you have a group already, you have two groups. So if you give the same name, if you give the same name of the group, it will go directly inside this group. Okay, so if you say that, if you give the tools, or if you give different, if you just give anything, it's my group. If you give to my group and you save it, you see now the models, that's one that we already replaced the previous one. We have now all the models inside. So if you give a name now to the model file, now the model file, it's different. This one is for you, find the area of poly, it will be here. This is the group, but the name of the model will be different. So it's better for you then not to get confused, just add the same name. We'll keep it the find area of poly. So you save it. Okay, already saved. You close it now. You'll see now where is your, it's come as my group. You see here, it's my group. So you open it. You can't open, there is nothing inside. So if you say execute, nothing inside. So you edit the model, execute, edit, or delete. This is the most common one. But execute as a batch process, that's mean if you have too many parameters, too many files, or too many vectors like polygon 1, polygon 2, and you want to run them all together, so it will be as batch process. You can add many parameters, but if you want to do just for one vector file, you can do it from the execute. So edit model. You say now I want to change the group. I did a mistake. I wanted to go under the grid unit analysis. So just change this group, make it as grid unit. Make sure the spell will be similar analysis. So it will now, if you turn it off or you save it, you see gone, and it go inside now find my area of poly. Alright, so now let's create something inside of it. It's empty. So let's say I want to do the, as we find the area for one vector, and then I take the statistics. I want to understand how much the maximum. Take it from here, it's easier. For example, this polygon, open the attribute. For example, we don't have the shape area here, so manually what I'm doing, I'm adding a new a new column here from edit. We will go to the create new file, new field, sorry, new field. So the name will be, for example, area. Comments, whole number integer if you want it integer, or if you want it decimal number, it will give you the digits. So if your area, you make sure that if the area is huge, so no need for this small decimal number. So you go for the whole number, you go for the integer. Now area null, there is no data. So simple as like this, you go from object, you take the area, then you write the formula. if you know of you memorize how to write the formulas inside the QGIS, so you can write it directly, or you can use the help. You just click here to the formula. It will take you to the expression here. So you want to find the area, for example. You don't know how to write the code of finding the area, so just write in area. So you see there's too many options for the area. Under geometry, usually it's the one that start with as dollar. So when you double click here, this is the area. So if you click OK, you can see the area comes here. QGIS is very nice because it's working in the Python. So if you even if you go here and if you say, okay, I just want to copy this one and cancel, I don't need to change anything, you paste it again, it's here. All right. So as you like, you copy paste, or you just click inside the search, you find area, then you click OK, it will come here. So now you need to find the result for all. You are under the edit mode, so you update all. That's all. You have all the areas now come with you. So the previous one was correct. So now you just stop the edit mode. Do you want to save? Yes. It's saved. So now you have the area for every object. So you want to say, okay, this is manually I did it. So how you did everything here within this code. So you say, let's do it now from the model. So let's delete the area. Or if you want to keep it, and we will add a new area, no problem, keep it. We will do it from that side as well. Okay, close it here. First, you make sure, actually this is also a common mistake, that you unselect or deselect anything that within the attribute. Sometimes you select one object and you do the analysis and it will just take it for one object. We see there is nothing happen because already you selected, so make sure you deselect. Go to my area, edit. So now we want to add, now we want to talk to the software. Please add the landslide polygon. Okay, so what is the input? The input is just a normal vector layer. What is the name? You can't give any name because later on this will be your parameter. This will be parameter, and you see in the parameter box you will call it as landslide polygon, whatever. You can say my landslide polygon, whatever you can write here, there is no issue. Okay, here this one a good one. What is the type of this parameter? If you tell that it is just polygon, later on when you execute the tool and you want to choose, it won't allow you to choose anything except the polygon. Okay, if you said any and then you want to calculate area and you choose a point, then you find there is nothing coming to the point. So you said, what happened? So it's better that if you are sure to find the area, try to give it as a polygon. Otherwise you can give any. A polygon, is it required? Yes, it's required. It's the main parameter. Okay, so it comes here. So it's very free. You can click, you can move it anywhere. There is no issue. Save. Okay, so now what's the next? Now we want to find the area. So the area, usually go to the algorithm. Whatever now you want to run, you want to understand, to do any statistics or any using any geospatial tool, it's coming from algorithm. So you want to find the area. Usually this kind of information, you want to find it, actually it come under the calculator. As it's in the ArcGIS, it was the raster calculator, but here it will be field calculator, or you remember something like calculator. So calculator, just write calculator, then you will see what do you have under the calculator. Usually you are dealing with the vector data. So here with the QGIS, the geo algorithms, you have the field calculator. Okay, so you can just drag and drop here your field calculator. So Now we try to introduce the parameters. So the input, it's the only option that we have. It's my landslide. The result field name. Previously, when we did manually, we just wrote it as area. So here, let's say we will give any name. Then you can differentiate within the previous one. We say this is a tool area. That's the area come from the tool that we developed. It's float, it's integer, string, whatever. You can keep it as a float, so it can give you any sort of number, either integer or decimal. Here is their field length, so you can just keep it. Create a new field. Yes, I want to add a new field. The formula. You can see now how it comes. Why the tool here, it's a little bit advanced. So here you can write the formula. If you don't remember it, go again to the manual tool and find the expression that give you the area. So it was, as remember, it was the S and area. That it was the formula. You said now it's better that if I go there and do it. Yes, if you want to do it for one column, but if you want to do specific steps, you need to learn how to follow specific steps and take just the area and make your life easy. Okay, do you need to create an output, a new vector? So, or you want to update the one that you have? No, I want to have a new landslide polygon that has area inside. So this one, it will be landslides polygon, let's say, and the area. This is the vector. Then we will have a vector data here, or vector file. It will carry the landslide poly area. Okay, so yeah, now you see it's connected automatically. So because we said there's where we have an input, it shows us the green one. This is the output, sorry, and we have the input here. If you said that, okay, in this step I want to do the next step and I don't need to see the output coming as you do in the ArcGIS, so you said, okay, you can just delete this one. You won't have output. But if you want to do continue with the following steps, the field calculator output, it will be saved there, and you can just feed it to the next step. Except here it won't show as the output, but for us here it's fine. We need to calculate it. So edit, either from here, edit, and keep this. Okay, I want to see the output. Alright, now the tool is fine. Actually, let's make it a little bit complicated. I want to learn from this landslide polygon what is the maximum value of, or the biggest polygon I have. I want to understand the data. I want to know what is the minimum size of the landslide. I want to know the standard deviation. I want to know the average size or the average area. I want to know the standard deviation, how much there is a fluctuation from the mean. I want to know also the data accumulated within the first quartile or the third quartile. I want to know where is my data. Give me a clear understanding about the polygons. So this is what we call it statistics. Okay, give me some statistics about the landslides that I have. Alright, so if you remember something, statistics, we don't know what kind of tool we have. So if you write statistics here, so under statistics, if you see, we start to have the main vector table tools. We have statistics for numeric fields and statistics for text field. Yeah, we want something for numeric. Okay, so you choose this one and goes here. Okay, what this will do for us. So I need to input. Now you need to input what? The main landslide polygon or the output from the tool? Yes, the output, because I need to now to understand the areas of those attributes of the objects, because my polygon, it has no vector, it has no area. Now I have a new output. So yeah, the new output. So which field you want to calculate the statics on? Which field? So the field that we already mentioned, actually, a field to calculate the statistics on. Here we need to give the same field that we already defined in the previous step. So if you remember, the field that we created earlier, it was the tool area. If you said no, I don't remember what it was, doesn't matter, just delete it, cancel it, go and check. Yes, it was result field name, so you can just copy this one, take the tool, put the input, make sure you are putting all the correct inputs. The statistics output, yeah, I need the output, so it will come as HTML pop-up. So I will give as area stat. Okay, that's all. So now you have a tool that has an input, it's a landslide polygons, and it bring the information, and it will add one column. It's called my tool area, and it will give you also statistics about the tool, about the area itself. So yes, we save it. Okay, make sure save your work. So we'll go, where is the tool now? It was under the grid. So find the area of polygon. So now this tool is ready. You can copy paste it to any other models, you can send it to friends, share it. So find the area, double click. Now you can see there is something come up. So my landslide polygon, this is what you mentioned before, what we wrote. So yes, what is my polygon? It does the, you see, it doesn't accept anything else except polygon, because we asked it should be polygon. Check the authority ID. You see 23,037. So it also will come, because if you have 3-4 folders, files, you should all have the same projection or authority ID. Now the area of stat. Okay, now if you write something here, now the output will come area stat, and the landslide poly area, this is the new file, it will be created, but it will come as a temporary. If you check here, it's a temporary file. So it's the software asking you, if you want to make it as a permanent, please go and save it somewhere. Go save to file. Go whenever you have some work, you can just save it anywhere. Okay, if you have something like within the library, you can save it, whatever. But for me here, now I want to see the result first, so I keep it as a temporary. After I see the result, if the result is fine, I will save it as anything. It's not difficult. So nothing else here, just run. We just gave the polygon, that's all. Run. Done. You see the run was fast. So you see the landslide now, polygon poly area. This is the new file that we ask the tool to create for us. As well as, if you double check, you got the result here. You can cancel this one. I will show you how to bring it back. Let's just make sure that we have a correct area open. Yes, the tool area that we created, it comes here, and it comes as a float, if you remember, and here we come as an integer without decimals, but here float can bring everything to us. So the tool area, fine. So now what happened, as if we said the tool area, after that we ask for statistics. If you want to do it manually, we say like statistics, and it's come as basic for numeric. That's what we did actually. We chose the landslide polygon, and then we give the ID, it was the tool area, and the statistics, we run it. Okay, it comes like this. So this is what when we do it from the manually, but you remember when we did it from the tool, it comes, you can find it from processing and results viewer. You see here two. Now we just did one using statistics, and the one that we created by ourselves, it was area statistics. Actually it carry the same information. It has the same information. Yeah, what's the statistics? Actually it's very nice tool. Actually it's give you the count, how many polygons do we have, minimum value of the area, and the maximum, the mean, median, and the majority, and the first quartile, and so on. Okay, so now if you close the software, okay, it will, when you open again, it will tell you that there is some files here. It was a temporary, so sorry, I can't load it anymore because it's gone. So you try to save this one if you like. You can save it as you have again. You see, check, always check the projection. Okay, and this is the shape file, and if you have anything selected, no, browse where you want to put it. So I will make it here as a test area. Okay, it comes here. So now if you close the program, you can see test area always coming, while the others will be deleted. Okay, so this is now we demonstrated how we create a tool. Let's say just one more thing before we end this session. If you want to edit the tool, it's as simple. You just delete this one. Now I want to edit. I have some changes. Maybe I want to change the name. I want to change the area name. I want to add more tool. So go to your tool again, find my area of polygon. So you edit the model. This is your model. I see that this is not nice to say my landslide polygon. You can say my landslide, for example, data. And and here, for example, I don't want to create a new landslide polygon. I just want to see the statistics. Okay, doesn't matter, just delete it. Okay, so you save, you can run it again. Yes, my landslide data, this one, the polygon, the first one, and I want just to see the statistics. So please create and add a new field and create the area. Okay, so it comes again, as you see here, under this new area statistics. All right. And it didn't create anything else. Okay, so this is creating the tool and editing a tool in QGIS. If you feel that this tool is not useful anymore, you can just go here and delete the model. So when you delete this model, it will be deleted from the library itself. So it will be deleted from here, and it will be deleted from the library. Yes, I want to delete this model. Yes, and as well as the supporting